What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am doing your September love reading. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is a general reading, so it can apply to singles, couples. So just take what resonates with your specific situation, scenario, and just leave what doesn't resonate, okay? Now, for your meditation, Capricorn, some of you guys who are not in a relationship, some of you guys are going to meet your lover, I'm going to say, because it wasn't necessarily, I didn't pick up any like soulmate, twin flame type of energy. But the next person who you're going to meet, some of you guys who commute via train, so it could be going to work, wherever the hell you're going on a train, right? You could be traveling somewhere on a train, going to the next state on a train, whatever. You're going to meet this person on the train or at the train station. This person could be asking you for directions. This person could be, you know, that could be like a conversation starter. But the image that I got was the train. Some of you guys, and this is not relative to the train, but some of you guys are like, some of you guys are dealing, you have a fear that if somebody sees you vulnerable, that they're going to leave you, or they're going to like there's a sense, I got a sense of like a worry, like anxiety over like who you are. And it's like that facade of, so let's be frank. So Capricorns, all right, and this is not everybody. Again, you have your moon sign, you have your rising, you have your Venus or whatever. And I'm saying Venus because this is a love reading, okay? So Capricorns in general, you know, and I'm a Capricorn, Sun and Rising and Jupiter and blah, blah, blah. So we like to be in control. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, so it takes cardinal signs take charge of things. You know, we don't wear our hearts on our sleeves, even though we are very caring, we are nurturing, we are maternal, you know, those who of us who are females, and paternal for those of you who are males. But at the same time, there's a hardness to us that in some way, you know, attracts people, you know, and that's, it's kind of like that down, you like, we're down to earth, but at the same time, like, we don't show ourselves. So it's like a sense of mystery behind us. And it's not that we're trying to be mysterious purposely. It's just who we are. It's just like, I'm not going to tell you my life story in one sitting. It's like, you're going to have to get to know me. But it's just like the downfall for some Capricorns is that, you know, you have this tough exterior and that's, you know, genuine. But when you show the softness of you, and you let your guard down, like, some people don't know how to handle it because they're so used to the part of you that's always in control, that's always, you know, handling things that, you know, that can take on pretty much damn near the world, the ambitious person. Like, to see something opposite of that is kind of it's jarring for some people, because it's like they don't know how to handle it. It's kind of like what happened, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like Capricorns don't get a break in that sense, because it's just like, at the end of the day, we are human too. We may not be like, for example, a Cancer, and which is completely opposite of us on the zodiac spectrum, but we're similar to Cancers, but we just show our emotions differently, you understand? So, you know, we may not be all out in the open with ourselves because we have our shields up and we're used to taking on a lot of responsibility. But at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, when I want to let my guard down, or I'm going to say us, you know, when we want to let our guard down, it's kind of like it's like you don't even get recognized for that. Like, you don't get recognized for your softness. It's just the only thing people will remember is you being tough and superman or superwoman. And some of you guys, and there was a sadness there, because it was just like, it's just like, you know, they don't get me. You know, it's kind of like they're it's like the person is used to one aspect of you. Like, they don't want to see you multidimensional, if that makes sense. Like, they only see you in a certain light, and that's what is drawing them to you. That's how you think. That's what you're thinking, that's what's drawing them to you. Like, oh, they only like me when X, Y, and Z, when I'm tough, or when I'm whatever that case is, whatever the emotion is. But if I show them my soft side and my caring side and my fluffy side, then I'm afraid that they're not going to take me seriously. They're going to take advantage of that. So some of you guys are dealing with somebody, and you may want to have a conversation with them about that. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be a conversation, but it's more or less like, you know, I feel like you have to just have a sit down if you're dealing with somebody and you feel that way, because that's the energy that I picked up. And it was a heavy energy, and I can relate to it. Totally can relate to that energy, because I've been there plenty of times. Like, shoot, please, life story. But that's what I got for some of you guys. It's like you want to drop a facade. Like, this is not me all the time. Like, I let my hair down. I like to have fun. You know, I'm not always a hard ass. I'm not calling y'all a hard ass for some of you guys who might take offense to that, but I'm just saying. So let's get into it. We're going to do your oracle cards. We're going to start off with the oracle deck, and then we are going to clarify it with the tarot deck. We're going to do your situation, your past influences, your focus, the advice, and the outcome. Mind you, my meditations don't necessarily tie into the actual reading, so the meditation might actually resonate with you more than the reading. I always like to throw that in there. All right, let's do it, Capricorn. Let's see what's happening for you. For your situation. Yang. That masculine energy. Yeah. Male or female, doesn't matter. Everybody has yin and yang, masculine and feminine. That yang energy is in the current situation, so that is, you know, you taking charge. That's you being ambitious, you being in your energy of going after what it is you want. That's you manifesting things. Manifesting what it is you want. You're going after it. You know, with the yin energy, it's more like sitting back and letting it come to you. With the yang energy, it's more or less going after it and pursuing it yourself. So some of you guys may be pursuing someone that you have your eye on. Okay? For your past influence, we have deep knowing, intuitive, being intuitive. Deep knowing is the moon in the tarot deck. And with the moon, it's things that are hidden in the shadows. So for some of you guys, again, it's something that you're not, it could be something that you're not showing to somebody. It could also be that you feel this other person's energy, and as soon as you see that person, it's like you guys have that spark, you click. It's like you guys connect. It's like you go towards that person, like you're like, it's like somebody is calling you in, and you're going to meet up with that person because it's like they're calling in their soulmate, but you're going to like, I don't know how to explain it. Deep knowing, you know what's going to happen. You're very much intuitive. You're very much aware of the person that you're going to be dealing with. And you're optimistic too. It's like you know what you want and you're going to go after it. So you're going to, let me backtrack here, okay? All right? Because sometimes I can get too ahead of myself. So what happens is that for some of you guys, and this is your past influence, right? This is your past energy. So for some of you guys, you know what it is that you want in a mate, okay? And the current situation is you see that in somebody else, or you're going to be seeing that in somebody else. And you're going to go after that person because you don't want to wait around and let the opportunity pass you by. Kind of like being on that train. Like, I got the vision of the train, and it's like being on a train and seeing somebody through, you get on the train, you see somebody, you make that eye contact with them, and it's just like, damn, like, I wish I would have said something. Or they're in the same car as you, and then they get off, and it's just like, I should have got off too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to be proactive when it comes to your love life. Now your focus is message in a bottle. So this is giving somebody a message of love. This is actually expressing to somebody either via text, phone in the face, an email, however you communicate to that person. The message in the bottle is a message of love, how you feel, your feelings towards that person, what you want when it comes to you and another person. Your focus is on finding love, and if it comes to you, you're going to go after it. You're not going to, it's not that usual slow, like earthly, practical, methodical energy. It's that, okay, I see it, I want it, I'm getting it, and I'm gonna let them know. So your focus is communicating that to somebody. Okay? Your advice is a change in the wind. So things are going to change for you. Whether good, bad, we don't know. We'll see. We'll get the clarifiers out. But I feel like with the change of wind, the advice is like you're going to, it's like change the way you think of like love. Change, like don't, like I said in the meditation, like with the whole, this is how you think the other person's gonna feel, like don't focus on that, just be you. And so a change in the wind is just like change the direction on how you look at things and change the direction on how you do things and approach things when it comes to the opposite person. Can you see these cards? You can see these cards. Cool. All right. For your outcome, Cappy. I hope you are happy, Cappy. Because I am making it snappy, Cappy. And I need to stop trying to rhyme. Yin. Oh, wow. How awesome. Nice. Yin. Yang. Look at that. Soulmate. Soulmate energy right there. And I'm also kind of getting a little leery. Not leery, but like I am the whole twin flame energy thing. Like I always say, like look it up, do your research on twin flame. But I'm going to, moving forward, refer to things as soulmate, because I feel like twin flame is like You know, it's a deep energy, it's an intense connection with someone else. Um, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame. And this is not set in stone anyway. This is just kind of like a possible snapshot. And this is not, fate or whatever. But your outcome is, for a lot of you guys, because you changed something about how you approach things in love, like, you're going to end up being with somebody who equals you in a sense of, they're the yin to your yang. They complete you. That sounds so cliche, like you complete me. But yeah, they complete you. They get you. So it's like that whole, if you feel like somebody is going to not, get your soft side or your fluffiness, that's not even the case. The advice is things are going to change. And in this case, it's going to change for the good for you guys. Let me see. Let's move this out the way and let's get some clarifiers here. Oh, that's awesome. So we have the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Leo, and Aries. But the Queen of Wands is the energy that I feel like you're taking on. Can you see all those cards if I do that? Yeah, that's the energy that you're taking on, which is the Queen of Wands is someone who is passionate. The Queen of Wands goes after what she wants. When she sees something, she wants it. And she's confident about it. And she has a strength about her. So yeah, you're going to see what you want and you're going to go after it. That's your energy right there, Capricorn. I'm feeling it. And I believe the full moon is going to be in Leo. Don't quote me on that, but that's fire energy right there. That is fire energy right there. For deep knowing, we have the Five of Pentacles. So some of you guys in the past, I feel like that's your mind frame, which was you're gonna like feeling like you're going to be shut out, feeling like you're going to be left out of something. Like somebody's gonna walk away from you, or you're gonna walk away from them. Like they're gonna close the door on you. In the past, you guys could have been stubborn, like knowing what you wanted, but being stubborn about getting it. Kind of like, oh, I want, a person to be X, Y, and Z, but at the same time, like, they gotta come to me. I'm not gonna go to them. But it's kind of like you knew if you wanted something, you were gonna go get it. Just like anything else in life, Capricorns are determined people. When they want it, they're gonna get it by any means necessary. Okay. For message in a bottle. Okay, don't do it to me. Don't give it to me. Don't do it to me right now. Why? You gotta do it. Okay. We're gonna take these two, right? Because they're the ones who flipped up while everything else just wanted to splatter out my hands. So we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Hierophant. So with the Knight of Swords, let me put this down because we get message in the bottle. So message in the bottle, again, delivering somebody a message of love, communicating with them your feelings, your emotions. We have the Knight of the Knight of Swords, and this is someone who takes charge. They take action. They're going forward. They're being honest. They're being truthful. It's more on an impulse type of energy, but at the same time, what they're saying may either hurt the person or help the person. In this case, I feel like it's helping the person. I feel like you're being honest. Your focus is on being honest, being truthful, and just taking charge as far as communication. Like, you are the one who's the initiator, okay? Then we have the Hierophant, also clarifying message in a bottle. So that's, you know, having faith. Having faith in what it is that you want, having faith in what it is that you believe in when it comes to, you know, your desires, your needs, your wants, your faith in yourself. Having faith that things will work out for the best once you do deliver that message. And then also the Hierophant is about tradition. So it's kind of like doing things in a traditional sense, which Capricorns are traditional type of people as well. Some. But again, I say this in general because, you know, you'll have all different aspects of your personality, different planets, different, you know, signs in different planets. So if your moon is different, then that's a big factor too. All right, so and I'm going to take this upright, y'all. For the change in the wind, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And I turned it upright because I do read reversals. I can read reversals. I don't read reversals because, as I've always said, and if you never heard me say this, there's a lot of cards in the deck already that have negative connotations to them. So I don't necessarily feel like you always have to, that you have to read cards in reversal. That's just my preference. If it falls out reverse, I'll read it. In this sense, I had the feeling to turn it upright because, like, I felt like that's what it needed. Like, that's just what I was guided to do, all right? Like, that's intuitively, I felt like I needed to turn this upright. The change in the wind is you basically, the advice is things are going to change, but they're going to change for the better. Like I said earlier, you know, you are going to be feeling blessed. You are going to be feeling in your energy, which is grounded. You know, you are going to be feeling like you got things under control. It's like the universe handing you a gift. And that's because you changed the way you approached things. So some of you guys could, you know, some of you guys could be one of those people that you're shy and you don't want to approach people. Like, you wait for them to come to you instead of you going to them. Okay, all right. What do we got here? Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I like you. Okay, clarifying, yin, female, feminine energy, receptive, intuitive, the good stuff, is the Empress. The outcome is you are going to see things, you're going to see the beauty in this person, male or female, all right? Or the handsomeness, but you're going to see the beauty of this person inside and out, and they're going to see the same with you. Like, this is going to be a union that is nurturing, and you guys support each other. You guys bounce ideas off of one another. Some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, specifically a Taurus. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, right? But we have the Empress, ruled by Venus, Taurus, and we have the Hierophant, Taurus. Some of you guys could be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Signs doesn't matter. But I feel like you're going to meet somebody who is going to balance you out if you're not with them already. I feel like this was more for a singles read, to be honest, but couples, it's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. It's all about communication and what you want and going after it. That's the gist of this entire reading. And I felt like I've been going on and on for a while. Yeah, I'm like way past my time limit. That was because that meditation, man, you know. Anyway, Capricorns, Thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate your time if you watched the entire video. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, comment below. I will catch you on the next video, which is going to be the second half of September. I wish you many blessings. I wish you love and light, you guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.